Johannes Vermeer goes in. Trained by the great Aidan O'Brien. And Bonneval, winner of 7 from 10. Kiwi Star goes in, and they're locked away. Ready to run for the Ladbroke Stakes. Signal, and they're racing. Single Gaze dug out of the machine. Galo Chop shows pace. Johannes Vermeer's matching it early with those. Just behind those, the Taj Mahal, followed by Hartnell looking for a position. John Snow is very deep with Calderon pressing up. Riven Light beyond midfield, followed by Abby Marie Inference, and Bonneval is last. Galo Chop past the mile with John Snow around them. Calderon between horses 3 deep. Keeps John Snow 4 deep up the hill, followed by Hartnell. Single Gaze fifth the rails. 2 lengths Johannes Vermeer, Riven Light the inner. Further back in the field then the Taj Mahal, Inference, Abby Marie, and Bonneval is last towards the 1300. Galo Chop in front looks to slow it down. 3/4 of a length John Snow. Single Gaze third, and Calderon now tucks in, one off the fence in 4th place. Over a length to Hartnell, Riven Light the inner. Over a length away Johannes Vermeer, followed by Inference, the Taj Mahal, 2 lengths Abby Marie. Bonneval is last of all, about 16 off the leader Galo Chop to the side of the track. 1,000 metres out, Galo Chop, a length and a quarter John Snow, a length and a half Single Gaze third, 3/4 Calderon, 2 lengths Hartnell, Riven Light 6th the inside, 2 lengths Johannes Vermeer Inference. They were followed by the Taj Mahal. Second last in the race on the outer of Bonneval is Abby Marie, so it's Galo Chop towards the 700 metres, a half length to John Snow. Single Gaze is right there. Calderon 4th, one off the fence, Riven Light and Hartnell. Then came the Taj Mahal, Johannes Vermeer Inference. Bonneval's getting going. Abby Marie is at the end as they come to the turn. 400 to go. Galo Chop and John Snow together. They're a length and a half in front of Calderon. Single Gaze under the whip from Riven Light. Bonneval's in the middle of the pack. Hartnell's trying to run on, and further back down the outside Johannes Vermeer. But Galo Chop at the 200 metres is over 2 lengths John Snow. Johannes Vermeer down the outside. Galo Chop at the 100. Johannes Vermeer is flying home. Galo Chop holding on. Johannes Vermeer lunges, doesn't get there. Galo Chop beat Johannes Vermeer. Third a photo, Single Gaze or John Snow, followed by Inference. Then Bonneval, Abby Marie, Riven Light, Hartnell, the Taj Mahal, and Calderon. Galo Chop has won the Ladbroke Stakes. Mark Zara, who's riding so well, trained by Darren Weir, fit at the 2,000 metres today. Win number 10. Galo Chop has led all of the way and galloped them into the ground. Galo Chop the winner. Johannes Vermeer, what a run second, trained by Aidan O'Brien, Caitlin Mellion. Was slowly but surely getting there, but it wasn't to be. Third's tight, Single Gaze has run a bottler. What a campaign, Single Gaze, and what fun she is giving Canberra trainer Nick Olive. Or on the outside involved in that decision is John Snow. John Snow might just get the third ahead of Single Gaze, but we stand by for the judges' placings. In fact, John Snow will get the third ahead of Single Gaze. But Galo Chop is the winner, the 7-year-old by Deportivo out of Grenoble. A horse that's contested some big races around the world, including the Shima Classic back in March of last year, has galloped them into the ground to win the Caulfield Stakes. Ridden today by a very much in form Mark Zara.
Well, it's been an unbelievable day for OTI racing. It continues here with the Group 1, and well, Mark, it worked out perfectly for you. Left alone in front, and he just showed plenty of fight. Yeah, I've always thought he's been, like when he won the Kinder, he was in front, and he's just been sitting off him. They've been a bit quick for him early, but I was able to hold him out, and then he just lobbed along beautifully in front. And I could see Lloyd's horse coming. I was screaming for the post, but giving him a good push. He said he was spot on, and like you say, what a day for Terry Anderson and OTI. And he's come back in great order. He looks unbelievable in the coat. He's been warming to a victory like this, so there's been plenty of timing about him. You got to give full credit to Weary and Jared McLean and the boys, because I've been going a few trips down the coast. I don't even know where they are, the points I've been there to gallop him, but I've said all along the Caulfield Stakes is his race, and when he's got a race in mind for him, he doesn't miss often. And for you, you've been winning plenty of races during the Spring Carnival, the Group 1s. That's why you get up nice and early and work hard. That's right, riding 54.5 today, and been off the drink and doing it right, and it's paying dividends today. Will you be on the drink tonight? Oh, 100%. Go and enjoy it. Cheers, mate.
Very happy Mark Zara, and we'll catch up with a very happy Darren Weir and also Terry Henderson again shortly. What a day out it has been for OTI racing with 3 feature race successes. And I might actually grab Terry Henderson quickly now. Terry, what a day. I remember interviewing you earlier this preparation. You kept saying to me, Galo Shop's come back in terrific order. He's a Group 1 winner again.
Look, he's such a favourite horse, and there are so many people that have been involved in his career, from the people back in France to obviously Lee Everson, who fixed his tenon, to now the Weir stable. It's a remarkable achievement by these guys to get him back in such great form.
Isn't it great to see him when he is at the peak of his powers, rolling along up on speed, showing fight? Because they came at him hard there, Johannes Vermeer.
Yes, they certainly did. There are good horses in that race, and it really showed that he's up there with them.
Will we see him in a Cox Plate? Will we see him in a McKinnon Stakes throughout this carnival?
You'll see him in a Cox Plate, all being well. You can't go away from horses like Winks, but we'll see him there. But he's a man.
Let's speak to Darren Weir. Well done to you, Terry. And Darren, as I was saying with Terry, this horse has had his fair share of problems. It must be a great feeling for you to get him back to winning ways.
Yeah, very proud of the team at home. A lot of hard work that's gone in behind the scenes to keep these horses sound and get the work into them. And also, Lee Everson's got to be congratulated on the work that he done early days, because he rehabs all these horses with the problems. So it's been a big team effort.
Inspired tactics to go forward and trying to control the race from up front?
Well, the plan was to be in the first 3, and Mark said if he can get across Kathy, he'd like to lead, and I just left it up to him.
He's got it now, perhaps a date with Winks in the Cox Plate. It'd be great to see this opportunity for him, because he deserves it. Well,
he deserves his spot in the race now for sure, and we'll head there now, and he'll present there in fit order. But gee, the way she ran last week, you're probably going to be looking at second prize money, but someone is anyway. But anyway, he deserves his spot in there now, and lovely old horse.
Congratulations, Darren.
Thanks a lot.
Darren Weir taking out another Group 1 success. Let's hear from Murray Baker, who's with Jane Oval.
Snow and Bonnevale, just a very quick word on both runs.
Very happy with John Snow. He went well, fought on well. And Bonnevale, it's very hard for her to win from where she was. She changed ground. Happy with the run.
Push on to the Caulfield Cup with both these now?
Pardon?
You push on to the Caulfield Cup?
Yeah, both for the Caulfield Cup.
Well, thank you for your time. Murray Baker on his thoughts on his 2 beaten runners there, but BZ, we'll get back to you in the studio.
Dominant performance there by Galo Shop, winning the Ladbrokes Caulfield Stakes for Darren Weir and Mark Zara. There's a look at...